Hi, I'm David Bostic, and I'm here today to talk to you about Lost. It's about a group of survivors of a plane crash that occurred on September 22nd, 2004, over a remote South Pacific island. Some of the major survivors of the series is John Locke, the adventurer, Kate Hudson, the fugitive, Jack Shepard, the surgeon. There was a brother and sister of, well, they got killed, so I can't remember who they are right now. There's also Saeed Jarrah and Sawyer, everybody's favorite character. Well, the island, as they stay on the island and see what's happening, they notice that there are mysterious happenings, like the rains at certain times of the day where you can set your clock by it. You can also hear strange voices in the jungle as they walk through certain areas. As the season progressed in Season 1, they found a hatch. It was Boone Carlyle and John Locke that found the hatch, and it was just a metallic object in the top of the jungle. As the season progressed, they dug into the hatch, tried to excavate around it, until they found that that hatch was impenetrable. They tried several different objects to crack the hatch, and it could never be cracked. As the island grows on everybody, it has mysterious healing properties. For instance, the character of John Locke was a paraplegic, being tossed out of the window by his father on a 17-story building. As John Christ landed on the island, he could walk again. The island had healed him. And there was another character named Rose and her husband Bernard. Rose had terminal cancer, but as she arrived on the island healed her properties. As the season goes on, the island makes a connection with John Locke, brings him to a place where there's an old Cessna Beechcraft aircraft sitting at the top of a hill. John tries to climb the hill, but the island won't let him, so he has Boone Carlyle go up to the top of the island, or the top of the hill. Boone climbs into the Beechcraft and finds several small statues of the Virgin of Mary, which, when cracked open, held Nigerian drugs. One of the other characters on the show is Charlie. Charlie was a musician in this band Drive Shaft. Upon coming to the island, Charlie had a heroin problem. Well, being on the island tried to heal him. The island made you have decisions. Do you heal yourself or not heal yourself? As Charlie finds the Nigerian statues with the drugs in them, he has a choice. Does he do the drugs or not? Well, at that point, Charlie takes the statue and hides it. John Locke, knowing this, having the connection with the island, challenges Charlie, do you do the right thing or not? Well, one of the things of the island is Charlie does do the right thing and is forever off of the heroin. But going back to Boone Carlyle climbing up into the aircraft, arrives there, sees the statues, and there's a radio. He picks the radio up, starts talking, and someone else picks up the other radio on the other side. And he says, "We're the survivors of Oceanic 815. Well, the other end said, "No, we're the survivors of Oceanic 815, which leads everyone to know that the Tell section also survived the crash. Well, as soon as Boone gets off the radio, the plane shifts, falls, and Boone is killed in the accident. John Locke does not see it as a death, but as a sacrifice to the island. Upon getting back to the camp and explaining things to everybody, John realizes there's more to this island, and he needs to get into the hatch. They find what's called the Black Rock ship. It was a mid-18th century slave trade ship, deporting out of Hampton. Crashes on the island, but there's a large quantity of dynamite. In the next segment, we will talk more about Lost and the foregoing season.